All good? Yeah, alright. You all ready? I feel like a teacher right now, just waiting for the people to be quiet. Gee whiz, Luke, I'm looking at you. Seriously. Alright, okay, for the second half of Wordspeak II, we're going to kick it off with a really cool musician. Please welcome Dean French to the stage.
Thank you very much. I'm actually going to start by reading something.
Okay.
Not that I do that very often. A bit weird without a guitar, but this is a list of things, I guess. A few proverbs and my takes on them. They say that beauty is only skin deep, but I've seen an x-ray of my ribs and they're gorgeous. They say that every dog has his day, so how's he going to feel when it's over? They say that if you give a man a fish, you'll feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, and you'll feed him for a lifetime. But I think I get pretty bored of fish. They say that he who laughs last, laughs longest. But that man could get quite annoying at a comedy gig. They say if the shoe fits, wear it. I'll bet they wore some pretty interesting shoes. They say that revenge is sweet, so I think I might have a revenge cake for my birthday. They say that the early bird catches the worm, but not if the worm has a sleep in. They say that life's not all beer and Skittles, which is great because I like cider and M&Ms. They say that money talks, but Banjo Patterson has never spoken a word to me when I've traded him for a coffee. They say that necessity is the mother of invention, so evidently I needed that deadly alcoholic beverage I invented. They say that if you say a word over and over, it starts to sound funny. But if you use a word that's already funny, it makes for hours of fun. Wafting. 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 They say that patience is a virtue. I thought it was a card game. They say to put your best foot forward, but if you kept doing that, I'm pretty sure you'd just be hopping. They say you can't judge a book by its cover, but you can if it's a porn. They say that talk is cheap, so I think I must owe someone some money. They say that the world was built for two, so that's me and Boof covered. I don't know what the rest of you are doing here. They say it never rains, but it pours, so obviously they live in Melbourne. They say that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Well, the average height of an apple tree is about 20 foot, so if I was going to guess. They say that bread always falls buttered side down. So if you want to learn to fly, try jumping out of a plane holding a piece of toast with butter on both sides. They say that truth is stranger than fiction. Well, Alice in Wonderland was pretty messed up, so only when you're on acid. They say that two's company and three's a crowd, so if you're ever playing a gig and only 3 people show up, don't be disappointed. They say that you can't have your cake and eat it, but I did and it was delicious. They say that you are what you eat, but I've yet to turn into a packet of Maggi 2-minute noodles. They say that there's an exception to every rule, but that excuse did not ever work in maths class. You know, I think they're a bit weird. Alright, my songs aren't actually funny, which is a bit of a letdown. Thanks. I'm actually going to start with a song that I wrote a long time ago. It's quite cliche and the words are pretty awful, but it's the first song I ever wrote, so it still has a little bit of meaning to it, I guess.
Mysterious eagle, what do you say? Do you need someone to help you dream? And I can only hope that you'll find the ones you love. Graceful lion, pacing slow. Your strength is mighty, all does know. But so is true your sorrow down below. And I can only wish for you to make it home to what you missed. Mysterious eagle from afar, the true wise one, Balthazar. With two kings follow